Hey, welcome to my channel. I am Janae from Janae's Scapes. I'm actually in the middle of doing wreaths for people, and even though I have a huge mess down here right now, I decided that maybe it could be fun to try to teach you how to do some bows. You know, I'm gonna do another video on it, but for right now, this is fun. I have some like Destroy Reindeer fabric ribbon. And then I have some like plaid. It's like an off-white, little gold, red. So this is fun. So I'm gonna do these two, I decided. And I have a sample over here. I don't know if you can see it. Again, I wasn't prepared to do a video. I only know how to work in a mess, believe it or not. And so this is what I did here, and I combined them. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it on the other wreath. Let me just kind of tuck this away. I'll finish this later. I like to kind of, sometimes I have to play with things. Well, I used to be like really quick and crazy, and you know, then motherhood kind of changed all that. But right now, just for a little moment. So, let's go back to basics. All right. Let me just pause this while I find my wire in my lovely mess. It's kind of embarrassing. So hold on. Let's pause. Okay, I'm back. So if you're just tuning in, this is Janae from Janae's Scapes. It's late. Baby's asleep. I'm a little, you know, a mess, but it's all good. We're creating, right? So, sorry, I'm eating Raisinets. I should not be eating sugar. But, so this is what I'm doing. I'm going to recreate this bow for you and kind of guide you through it. So I just started this like, whatever they call this. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at this. This deco mesh fabric. So all I did was, you can use like a chenille stem or like, this is 20 gauge. I can't find my 22 gauge roll. It's normally in my pocket, but I must have dropped it. So all I did was I cut a piece. You don't even have to cut a piece. You have a piece, this, and I just, you know, leave a little bit of a tail. I don't know, like 6 to 8 inches. Doesn't really matter. Don't think too much about this. This is just the backdrop. So no one's really gonna pay attention to it. It's just gonna give you like a little accent. And then I clump it like this. And I just put my hand down and I just grab it, and then I twist and keep it with my finger, my pointer, and my thumb. I don't know if you could see that. Let's do that again. So now for the other side, I will just slowly pull some down, see from the side, and then I'll grab it with my middle finger, the hand that's holding. I grab it, pull it together. So it's like that. So I have all these, I don't know if you can see, I'm not really new to all this stuff, like YouTube and videoing myself. But you see I clump it all. So that piece I just pulled in, I twist it. Now I do this with any kind of bow, because no matter what, if it's a double-sided ribbon or if it's not a double-sided, then no matter what, the picture side or whatever is forward. So you always got to twist. You always have to twist. So I grab it and twist. So that's all I did. I did 2 loops, and I had a little, I start with my little piece hanging out, and then I just threw my wire. And I got a piece of wire, or again, I use chenille stem for like everything, so let me just get a piece. So instead of talking about it, let's just do it. Let's rock it. So here you go. Love it. So I put it around the center. You can see that. And then in the back, I twist, just like that. See that? Woohoo! Super exciting. So there you go. And now I'm going to attach it to this wreath. Now, I added a bunch of grains to this wreath, so it's kind of funky. And I'm going to trim it up. I normally do all this beforehand, but, you know, I was in the middle of doing that wreath. I'm like, hey, let's do like a little video on, you know, back in the day, like probably 12, 13 years ago. I wanted to learn how to do bows so bad. It's crazy. And I'd sit there trying to teach myself, and Finally got it. So, anyways, you pick a spot. I'm doing these on an angle, so I'm literally going to, I don't know if you can see this. Again, I'm new to all this. You know, bear with me. I'll try to clean up the space and do another video. So then I just get the chenille stems and I like literally just wrap it around the entire wreath. And I'll make a mess, obviously, you can see. I don't care, I just dropped the glue guns. So I wrap it around the whole thing. And I actually wired some other branches in here. So now this chenille stem might not be long enough. And if it's not long enough, like it isn't right now, most of the time it will be on your basic wreaths that you get, whether it's silk or if it's a real wreath. You just get another one, you kind of just attach it. The bow's not going to go anywhere. And then you can even cut the excess and then use it for your next bow if you want, or you can pack them all together. So now you pick up that glue gun before I burn my foot. Oh, shoot. This is why children should not be present while you're making wreaths. Ah, so funny. Alright. I know, you're like, what the heck? That does not look like the other one. Well, it will, trust me. So, I will mess around with this after. Wire it and more. Anyways. So now I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see, but I just like weave this in and out. And from other greens that I added, I wired in. I'm just going to kind of attach this. Even though this really needs to flip-flop. What? I don't know, because these are going to be on double doors. So I'm just realizing this, so bear with me. Again, this is hard. Man, people doing this, videotaping? Oh. Okay, so now we're really going to have to change some things. So I guess I could pause you. Oh boy. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to pause it. Give me a minute, because who wants to watch me do this, right? Okay, now I'm back. Now that we have the mess situated. Again, these are for double doors. So, I can add greens after. Oh, anyways. So, this bow we just made, and now I decided I'm going to show you how to make the bow. So, how we're going to make the bow for this one. It's the same thing. So, to start, I get the ribbon. And for this one, I started the loop in the center, so I guess the easiest way for everyone to learn. So you get the pieces, you got the end piece, sorry, the ribbon, see? Now I put it together. Now it's going to be a little, like the center, kind of, like nothing is perfect with my bows. So if you like perfect, take the concept, I guess, of how like the mechanics of it, and then just kind of tweak it to your own personal bow style. So, okay. So I grab them together and I smush them together. I put it together like that in my one hand. I'm righty and I hold everything in my left hand and I work with my right hand. So I squeeze it together. See that? And that's for the first part. Now I'm going to do another loop. So obviously the roll just went to the floor. So I just leave it loose. So now I'm making another loop. So I'm going to bring it back to center. Center is where my thumb is. And my middle finger, my ring finger, my pinky. See that? How I'm holding it? Now, so I tried to explain before, so this is not double-sided ribbon. This is like forward-facing, like one-sided ribbon. So that's why I always twist, no matter what ribbon I have, whether it's double-sided or not. This one, it's not double-sided. Twist. So I'm going to twist. and then bring it back to center. Like, just keep it, but twist it and put it back under my fingers. Now, some people's fingers might hurt. This is takes a lot of practice to hold a lot of ribbon, but this is like a loose, wide ribbon. So you can see how I'm holding it, my thumb on the top, the rest of my fingers in the back. So now I'm going to do another loop. See that? Do it a little bit bigger. I mean, again, this is your own preference in bows. My bows are just some are a little out there. I love it. Anyways, so I make another loop and I twist. Now this one is a little bit bigger. So I twist and I hold it. I know you guys are probably trying this. You're like, oh my God, how do I do this? Just always bring it to center and always twist. So now this is the fun part. You don't have to bring another ribbon in, but for this one I have to. So I believe I started with 3. And again, I must have started. So I'm going to make a loop in my right hand. I'm right-handed. So I'm going to keep holding this. I'm going to make my right hand make a loop. And I'm going to add it to the back. Kind of. Well, I guess to the side. See that? Of my existing bow. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Now remember, you can't mess this up. Like, this is what you want to do, how you want to do it. Like, it's art. There's no right or wrong, only the mechanics. What feels comfortable in your hands, how you hold it, how you twist the ribbon and hold it, how much ribbon, how many loops. You can tell because your hands will start to get tired if you don't do this all the time. And I'm assuming you don't since you're watching this. Anyways, okay. So now I do another loop. And I add it to the back. I just pretty much go back and forth. I mean, you can go parallel to each other, or you can kind of flare them out. This one is funky, so there's no rhyme or reason. Really, we just want to kind of match the amount of bows. So you're still holding them all together. Now I have 2 ribbons. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. And the good thing about all this, and I'm just gonna, now I'm going back to my original, and I'm gonna bring it to the front. Bring it to the back. Again, my grouping, twist, and if I want to make it a little bit bigger, it's super uncomfortable at first, but then it totally gets better. Trust me. I love making bows. I love it. I mean, I can use like 5 different ribbons if I had to. It took me so long to learn when I was younger. But now that I can do it, I'm like, bang them all out. I love it. It's great. Once you get the hang of it, it's just like, you're unstoppable. I know it sounds crazy over bows, but it's awesome. Just be able to make bows, it changes your life. Alright, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just matching the amount of loops. I guess I can, well, I'll show you after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 of the big one, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the plaid. Alright, sorry. I'm going to keep going. Now at the end, you can always, after you wire it or use your chenille stem, you can always spread it out and tweak it and everything. So let's do it like this. I'm going to do one more of the big one. You can go back and forth. Again, you'll understand the more you do this, you'll understand how I guess if that makes any sense. I'm sorry, I'm trying to teach and do all this all first time stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When I have to think about doing this kind of stuff, it just totally messes up the flow. So I give a lot of credit to people that like teach art. The more I think, the worse my creation is. So I just kind of have to go with the flow and just do it, bang things out, and that's when I make my masterpieces. Alright, so this is what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're on track, and I'm just leaving an extra long tail. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it yet. That's what I do with wreaths. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this. Well, actually, I am sure, not sure. I'm going to make tails with the plaid. So, in this case, I'm going to make a huge loop. This can be for a tail. And I do have to twist this because the end, when I cut this, you want both the front facing ones to face the front. So you just do the same thing. Alright, now we get the chenille stem and put it where I've been holding it, where my thumb was. Now the chenille stem is replacing my thumb. You can see that. And then twist it to the back. Here we go. And now pull tight. I pull with my right hand because I'm already, again, pulled tight as tight as I can, and I twist. I swear the chenille stems are so much better. So if you're using wire, I mean, I can use wire too just because I'm so used to doing it, but to really get this awesome, like, fluffy and just tight bow, definitely try to just switch to like a thicker wire chenille stem. I have two different ones. I'm not even sure what. This stem is a 14, and this one, so 5630. So I guess a 14 gauge chenille stem. Makes sense. So here we go. See? Now, since I have so many layers, when I add this, I'm going to add it the opposite way, the same way. Now I'm going to, have fun with this, I'm going to have to add extra of the chenille stem. It's okay. And it'll be a wrap soon. Just connecting it all the way around. So if this is going outdoors, you're good to go. All right. Woo-hoo. Now I have to fluff it again, obviously, but that's not a big ordeal. So now, since it's so tight and awesome, so now I have this extra piece, which I haven't decided yet what I'm doing with it. But I like to have options, not too many options, but options. So, now the ends, I was taught to, I fold them. Now in this case, it's a loop, so I'm folding it together, and I go up on an angle. From the corner up, these aren't ribbons, cutting scissors. Well, neither are these, but for teaching purposes, cut it. Trying to make a clean cut. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm teaching it, but don't do what I'm doing. Make a clean cut. So that's not a clean cut. I'm going to get my other scissors somewhere. And so now this in the back, you can fluff it. You can kind of just play with all this however you want. This is fun. I love making bows and wreaths. Okay. Try that one and that one. So that one seems tighter, and this piece is going to be tighter as well. But I'm going to play with it again. I'm going to probably wire some of this down. That's for another tutorial. Me and my wreath making. Actually, I'm not going to wire it down. I'm going to cut it. For now, I'm going to use that piece. So, again, I still have to trim this. So that's going to be fun. And so one piece, I guess I will, this other piece that I never cut, probably going to have to go around the back and do something. I just am not sure yet what I'm doing. So, maybe, well, you're probably looking at it like, oh my god, this looks terrible, because I'm not done wiring all this. I don't even know if you guys can hear me tell you the truth. Hopefully you can. Hopefully you're sticking out with me. Yeah. Oh. Alright, and I'm going to work with that. But that's how you make a bow. That's how I make bows. I should probably do like a nice tutorial or a nice whatever video on it without all the chaos, because I really do work in a mess, so I don't know how people do this on camera and do it all perfect. Yeah, so there it is. I'm happy. I'll show you the finishing pieces.